Moose is in the house. Moose is in the house. Watch out. Watch out. Here's Moosey.
Hey, what's good, everyone? Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. My hair's a little goofy right now. It's very, very humid today. So, you know, it is a little squirrely, but we're chilling. Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking, as per usual. Hope you guys enjoyed whatever you were up to yesterday. I had some boxing. I got boxing again tonight, but I decided not to stream yesterday and instead focus on getting a lot of video stuff done. So every day this week, or I should say today and tomorrow, there are new episodes in the Digimon Digital Card Battle playthrough that we did. And then on Monday, the edited VOD for the Digimon Digital Card Battle Tournament goes live. So I'm excited about that too. So we got 4 Moosebones videos, 3 of them not edited by me, edited by Project L, who's actually been killing it. Like, watching them back, I'm really glad I got someone helping out because his edits are funny, man. They're fucking funny. Very, very stoked on that. But yeah, we got 4 videos, and then August is going to be pretty packed because after that, we've got the little video I'm doing on the wiki, now that it's like completely unusable, just as like a cautionary tale. A mini Rancher rundown, if you will. A 0.5 Rancher rundown. And then we've got the Undine video. The Undine Rancher rundown, which is currently live for people who are helping out on Patreon or through YouTube memberships. That shit is live right now, but it will be live for everybody in a couple of weeks. So we got a bunch of stuff in the pipeline. The new Moosebones Classic that will be going up tomorrow for Patreon it'll be going up on Tuesday. For Patreon and YouTube members is the last Monster Rancher 1 tournament we did. I edited it all down. So it was a 4-hour tournament, but because Monster Rancher 1, if you've ever watched a tournament, is kind of a nightmare. You can't rematch, so you have to constantly re-enter names and do all that fun stuff. I didn't want to upload it as is because it's literally 2 hours of downtime. So I edited it all together. It's about an hour and a half with all the edits taken out from almost 4 hours, which is crazy to think about. And yeah, so that'll be up for those folks. And then I think we're going to bump off a couple of the videos. What am I trying to say? I don't know why I'm so scatterbrained right now. I've only had coffee today. I've only had coffee. The Monkey Puncher videos are going to be becoming public soon. Right now, you can watch them on, Patreon or through YouTube memberships. And the Pokemon Infinite Fusion video is going to be coming off soon. I say that it's probably a couple months down the line because I found the second video. I was going through some hard drive stuff, and I thought the second video of the Pokemon Infinite Fusion playthrough was lost. It's not lost. I got it, so I'm gonna get Project L to edit that, and that'll come out. It'll be on It'll be for members only for a little bit, and then both of them are gonna come off. That was a pretty fun playthrough. Also, it's really, really funny, looking at old footage because you can tell when I've lost and gained weight. I was never obscenely big or anything, right? I never got so out of shape that it was it's not like Mac from Always Sunny, but there is a pretty big difference. There's almost a 30-pound difference at certain points. So it's kind of funny watching back on it. I have I'm not embarrassed about it or anything like that. I don't have any kind of body image issues in that sense, but it's just damn. You can tell when I started boxing is what I'm going to say. In 2024. Anyway, I'm out of coffee. Got them caffeine headaches. Dude, I had such a bad one on vacation. I had to lay down. I took a ton of Tylenol, and I woke up and I like felt just as bad. I had to go throw up, and I wasn't dehydrated or anything like that. I had a lot of water, but I hadn't had coffee in like a day and a half, and my brain was like fried. So, Undine, that's gonna be my next competitive mon. Spun the wheel again this morning. Oh no. Well, you don't have to like punish yourself. Hey Dev, how are you doing? A Kuwabara pompadour. It's not really a pompadour. It's just kind of like brushed to one side, but it looks like a pomp from here, or maybe more like a pomp from this side. It's like a one-sided pomp. And just how my hair be. Let's play some more Monster Rancher. Let's get into it. Hope you guys have been enjoying the Digimon content in the meantime. I see that you guys are liking the... Oh, my camera's so fucked up. You guys are liking the shorts. I can move this.
I want to play video games.
Hey, Zexter, thanks. Yeah, the shorts, I got a friend of mine who does videography mostly, but he's been editing that stuff for me, and I think he's been doing a killer job. The, like, fun edits and shit are, like, it's cool because I don't have, like, the mental bandwidth to do all of that, right? So it's nice to be, like, hand it off to someone who I think is, like, funny. Same thing with, like, Project L in the videos. Just, like, hand it off to people who, like, I trust to, like, come up with interesting stuff. And if they're like, oh, like, this would be funny or whatever, it's nice for them to just, like, be able to have free reign. Like, I don't think I've asked for an edit on Project L in forever. And, like, it's probably been, like, a year and a half since I, like, last asked them to change something. And for the shorts, I just let my boy Brad do whatever the fuck he wants, and they've been pretty funny. The people were going crazy for the Papa Roach shit. Yeah, Last Resort reference. A bunch of people, my metrics for that are so funny because you can see people clicked off because they thought they accidentally went to a new video. And so the first bit of the video has like 200% watch rate, because they just keep watching the beginning. Like, they would go and then they would leave and then, oh, they would go back to it and then watch it through. So, like, the graph is really funny. Gonna start Project Zomboid today. I played Zomboid years ago for a couple of weeks. Never looked like a big guy, but those differences are easy to tell still. Yeah, it's in the face mostly. Well, I mean, it would have to be, right? Because you can't see my legs or anything. But, reloaded too. Another thing that I notice is, like, whenever I'm looking at, like, old videos or something, right? Because I don't take a lot of videos of myself, but I'm in the background of a lot of, like, stuff with bacon in it. I'm just like, damn, I looked like a fridge. I didn't look like extremely obese or anything, but I just looked, like, rectangular. Like, I was a column of meat, as it were. Okay, I got all this stuff. Launch application. I think we're good to go. The Digimon was a nice break from Monster Rancher. Yeah, it was. The thing is, and this is like crazy, but the reason I do so much Monster Rancher is because, like, I enjoy Monster Rancher, obviously, but it's what you guys enjoy mostly too, right? So if you guys are, like, really liking Digimon, then I'll do more Digimon because I think it's fun too. I might even try, like, Digimon 3 again or whatever, like the ones that I know kind of suck and I don't like, just for the sake of doing them and seeing what's up. Maybe I enjoy them more than I did as a kid. Alright. So, if you weren't here yesterday, or on Tuesday, we were playing the Dynamic Tournament mod with more monsters added. So, basically, we have a chance to see a ton of monsters that are brand new to the game. Sorry, I got this one hair. Yeah, I had one hair in my peripheral vision hanging out, just, like, on my cheek. I pulled it. We're good. So there's a bunch of monsters. We've seen, like, a couple of, like, interesting Suezos, like Suezo Dragon and Suezo Ghost. And then also we have the dynamic tournament mod, which is all the tournament monsters get stronger over time. They can advance ranks if their stats get too high. They can move up. So we've kind of been progressing slightly faster, but mostly at the same rate as a lot of the monsters. So we're in rank S right now. We've beaten rank S, so we're in the greatest 4. But we've had to fight Nicole in like rank C, and then in rank B, and then in rank A. And like, you know, a couple of the monsters increased with us, which is kind of cool. Feel like you would dominate an Uma? No, I would not, because I don't have the wherewithal to like play it every day. I couldn't even play Monster Farm Line every day. There's a couple of people in the Monster Rancher community who've gone like super ham on Uma, and they're killing it, even as free-to-play players, just because, you know, they got the Monster Rancher background. So I mean, maybe, but I definitely would not be willing to put in the effort. Okay, so stats. I want to raise power more, but I think I'm kind of stuck. 3-star drills mean that it's really unlikely I'm going to succeed here. I could just reload over and over again, but I kind of don't want to do that. I want to play kind of casually. Yeah, like he's gonna fail this. I can tell I have the advanced viewer open, but like I'm only gonna try like once or twice. I'm not gonna grind out for like perfect drills every time, right? That's, yeah. Let's do swim. We can get some more survivability. Then we can put more points into skill. Gains on the great aren't, or on the heavy drill aren't fantastic. Skill, I probably don't need to go up to 999. I mean, I might have to eventually. But for time being... Do we try the Winner's Cup? I think we can try the Winner's Cup. If people ask, am I Pillar of Society? I'll say no, I'm a column of meat. You know what's up. As one of those guys who was talking about doing well in Uma isn't really related to the same skills as this game. Okay, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't worry about me. To participate in tourney and fight next week? No. Sorry, brother. Bro, he can't do anything. You can't do anything. Alright, well, if that's the case, maybe we do more leap drills, get more speed. Maybe I don't worry about defense anymore. I got one Gemini's Pot, one lonely Gemini's Pot. Hate to say when they want to fight, but there's not even a tournament. I know. Spoiled. Okay, I said I wanted speed to 400 because it would give me 500 effective speed with how skinny my monster is. I think we're going to hit that before this tournament. 500 effective speed is not like crazy, but it is something. Yeah, okay. So 400 effective speed, not too bad. Or 500 effective speed. Let's try the Winner's Cup. Let's see what's going on in the Winner's Cup. Realistically, my best way to gain stats right now is to do tournaments. That's the easiest way for me to outscale my opponents. Because they're gaining roughly like 44 a week or so. And I'm only gaining about that as well. Regretti's back? Fuck. Alright, Ghoulshine. We haven't had to fight Ghoulshine yet. Chances I hit him seem extremely low. Yeah, apparently. Apparently so. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's go. Roll assault? Yeah, man. You can roll assault all you want, brother. Just no withering. Yeah, that's fine. That's the plan. I got 30% hit chance to hit with stab. All right, we're winning. Easy. Oh, he's still alive? I want to pat the dog. I'm going to give him a pet. Bonk. Okay. 999. 0. Regretty better not win both his matches. Even if I get second place here, the gains I'll get from the tournament are probably worth it. Rolling slash. Last time we fought him, he had like 70% chance to hit us, so... We're dodging a lot. I'm liking this. Okay. Don't have a lot of time left. Easy. Easy every time. Alright, Ghoulshine's in there. So if I lose to Regretty, I get to fight him a second time. I have more speed than he has skill. 57% on long punch. Okay, so that's better. Last time we fought him, he had like 70% chance. We're doing okay. We got a chance. Yes. Top tier. Min-max, baby. Just simply never miss. Alright, well. Top tier privilege. What are you gonna do? Just don't miss and never get hit? To be fair, I got hit a lot. I was just choosing my slots. Unless you mean against Regretty, in which case, yes. No. We did it. No, I don't need that. I need nuts oils. I think we have a real shot to win win the whole thing. I think we got to do the tournament again, right? That's the best way to do this. Just get more stats, and then we can like outscale. More speed would be nice. I'm doing enough damage. And the thing is, if I have to fight someone who's like ultra tanky, turn assault and tail assault are just, they're so efficient for what they do. Learn drill assault. I think I'm starting to get to a point where I'm taking into consideration how much lifespan I have left. I got 81 weeks of lifespan. Do you feel Monster Rancher loses its magic a little when you know the optimal ways to raise monsters? Sure. You definitely appreciate the game in a different way than you did when you were like just kind of freeballing it. Chances Regretty places most? I think he might do it. Okay. Missed the first stream of this. Is this a mod? Downloadable on Steam? Yeah, it's downloadable. It's two different mods. It's the Dynamic Tournament mod, which makes all the monsters get stronger over time. And it is the More Monsters mod, which adds in 200 plus monsters that the community made. Basically, just filling in gaps where, you know, the game doesn't have, like, Gaboo mixed with Bajarl. So somebody from the community made Gaboo mixed with Bajarl, and then it got added into the game with the stats and lifespan and guts regeneration rate that you would expect from Gaboo and Bajarl being combined. Arrowhead Duckin'? I don't think that exists yet. Yeah, it's really sick. I made a bunch. I'm, like, slowly, like, for months, I've been working on this, dragon/plant. And, you know, it's been a slow going. Because there's certain parts of it that I haven't been happy with, but we're working on it. I want to try making one. Like, Pryorok's making the base of the Lego theme. That could be cool. Okay. Dude, look at this rank S. Heracix. Heracix made it to rank S. Congratulations, brother. Gunburn. Are you painting over the model? Yeah. But because of the way that it worked, there's been nice. There's been some better like improvements in model and texture editing since I started. But basically, it's just a PNG sheet. It's kind of like a UV, but not really, because they're all like every panel is separated. And a thing that, you know, is unsurprising is lots of like different body parts use the same panel. So with the dragon plant, I'm getting into weird situations where like I want something to look like a petal, but it like is his the horn on his head and also like the space in between his toes. So I have to like I can't make it red and then like make the toes green. Like it's weird. So it's just been a lot of like trial and error, and like that stuff doesn't really matter anymore because people have like made new tools, but I don't have all the new stuff downloaded. All right, let's see what Heracix is rocking with. All right, buddy. How did you make it to rank S? Our stat grows 2 times parent 1 plus 2 times parent 2 divided by 3. Does that work out? It's 60-40. It's a 60-40 split. Pure chill and luck. And it does foolery. I mean, it crits for 31 damage. You love to see it. I could lose it, like potentially, right? Come on, use some more guts. All right. I'm not going to lose it, though. I could have, but... Brother, you got bodied. Oh my god. The problem with having such high defense but such low offenses is that your offensive stats do a lot to like mitigate incoming damage. Does loyalty not update too? It should. I think it's just like it's random. Some monsters have low loyalty. We kept running into a monster in rank B and A. It was a Suezo dragon named Denzel that did foolery like 4 times a match. What's this mod? It's 2 mods. It's the Dynamic Tournament mod where monsters get stronger over time. Also, Milliam is here. And Nicole and Reknin. And the More Monsters mod, which adds monsters that weren't originally in the game. Milliam with flame? Alright, none of that. I forgot to take a look at her stats, my bad. Pretty big power on her, all things considered. Big power on me, too, though. The healer aid miss. She still has like 300 intelligence. Our guy is huge. Yeah, so one of the things in the mod is that it sets a random size modifier to your monster. And you can control like the upper and lower levels or like turn it off. It's just a slider you can set. But you can get a monster that's like way bigger than normal or like very tiny. But it's like within... I think there's also like a toggle for whether it takes the monster's original size into consideration or not. So, like, Golem has a chance to be bigger at its biggest than Pixie at its biggest. Or you can turn that off so, like, Pixie can be gigantic and Golem can be, like, teeny tiny. All right. So, we're seeing a lot of this. We're seeing a lot of low offense. But, yeah, Phoenix Naga does not exist in the original game. This is a community creation. Do any of these guys raise their offensive stats? Nope, and I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. Zimba also doesn't exist, the Suezo Ghost. Nicole, again, not raising their offensive stats, just putting all their points into defense. They're calling it the easiest rank S of all time. Misses the Song of Mew, it's over. You fucked up. You got no guts left. I need to tweak some stuff on the stats. It's just random, right? Just trying to finish it quick. We're hanging out. Got him. He grits, but what if? Bop. It's funny using tournaments to like raise your stats because you lose 3 weeks of lifespan every time you enter a tournament, right? Or 3 times whatever your life index is. So you have to do the math and figure out, does it make sense? Like, will doing this get me more than 3 weeks of training? And I think it's like roughly the same with him right now. And as he gets older, it'll just become more and more, what do you call it? It'll become more and more efficient to do tournaments. Except for Regretti, he's a fighter and also a lover. He does have Kiss, yeah. There are spreads, but they go for still. True. All right, Reknin going a little bit crazy mode here. All right, big dodge for me. 70% turn assault. We're gonna try and get up to 99 guts and swing. I don't even know if I would have survived that. No power for you. There we go. We got rid of the power. He's still alive, but no, I lied. Is Mr. Cobra subbreed? Hair. Reknin's giving Oakley vibes? Yeah. Alright. Free rank S. Power, life, intelligence is useless, but that's fine. So that was not actually efficient stat gains, unfortunately. But, it's okay.
Gazpacho super here.
Yeah, this is a normal Naga. This is one you can get in the regular game. Okay, I'm gonna try a pull here. He cannot do this drill, man. He's incapable. Yeah, there we go. 1 over 500 life. And take like 5 less damage from I-Beam? What do you mean? That's true. It's just normal Naga. It has hair as a subbreed. Alright, we're being trolled. World Monsters Cup coming up next. Let's go. Giving Regretti a run for his money. Yeah, he Reknan's stats are a little bit less min-maxed. $2,987. We basically got a middleweight monster here. This would be a terrible middleweight monster, but I plans to do more monster series. Yeah, but I mean, I might just... I want to do a Nuzlocke with the more monsters, but I think I might just beat this, like, on our first try. There are diminishing returns on skill. I feel like skill I probably don't need to go above, like, 700 with. As long as I can tank and survive, or dodge and survive. You guys think the game would feel different? In what sense? Frankly, if it didn't feel different right now than the original game, I wouldn't be playing it. If they were to update this game again, what do you want changed or nerfed? I think it's fine. Oh, if it had different other music, yeah, I would definitely change the vibe. But I think the music is, like, kind of goofy. Okay, we haven't tried the Heroes Cup yet. I'm very curious. I really want to see what's up with the Heroes Cup. Does more monsters also have monster cards? So monster cards, this is crazy. What's Nats doing here? Also, not really necessary. Obviously, you can do whatever you want. But I would say, thematically, Dave, if you wanted to update this ever, Heroes Cup only having monsters with good nature subbreeds, and Heal Cup with vice versa. Sakura Art 2? It's the original. Tournament music always gets me hyped. I think the tournament music's good. I think town music is like a little... might be a good idea. It's either or basically right now. Is that Centaur Golem or Centaur Durahan? That's Durahan. So like, Sakura Art is bad-natured. The Chariot would be bad-natured. This Grape Saurian would be bad-natured. Seems pretty bad. Beware of its bad techniques. Never seen most of these monsters before. Monster tournament enemies, yeah, they're generated. Like main or sub, Mochi is good, so it's here. Right, but the way that the game works is that it tends to take the monsters, at least for like base matters, more in terms of like, I don't know, I don't think they did a lot of like calculations. There's a lot of shit that's just completely random, but yeah, they tend to weigh this up more. Oh, is that how you did it? Was it set up for the main breed or main or sub? But yeah, I would say Main breed doesn't matter so much, but the sub-breed should be. Obviously, this isn't like a real criticism. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. Alright, let's see what Heat March is up to. Cool. I think we got this. We did it. Heat March, more like Heat Death. Oh! Argus we've fought before. Uko is new. Basic apes have potential in any tier. Purebred ape is very strong monster. Why are you here? I mean, Argus isn't super strong either. He's stronger, but... Gotta do that to our poor Heat March, I'm sorry. When I was young and was playing this, I didn't understand about good bad nature, so I thought Colt was making fun of them. What's really funny is that in Monster Rancher 1, if you ask for information on the opponent, every single opponent has a little, like, blurb about them. It'll be like, oh, this one has really high defense and, like, a really strong attack in the 4th slot. She doesn't say 4th slot, but she'll say, like, try to get close to the monster. Like, it has, like, actual advice on everything, right? And this one is just like, is the monster good-natured or bad-natured? And it feels like it was a mistake. Or it'll just say whatever its highest stat is. I'm gonna say it's good, or it'll say if the monster is bad, and if it's not bad-natured, it says what its highest stat is, basically. This tournament in healer rank has B rank stats. Look at the tiny horse. He's not fully grown yet, which is why that animation was all fucked up. Bonk. Imagine having to fight a gigantic snake like this. Like, assuming Centaur is like a regular sized horse, Mr. Cobra would be like fucking terrifying. I'm really curious to see what I get for stats here. It's nice to see Nats again. I hope he's doing okay. Sakura art. Big skill, big defense. Ooh, 81 turn assault miss. We're gonna chill for a little bit. I'm not too stressed about this. Alright, you're doing a lot of withering. I don't like that. Maybe I should be a little bit afraid. Okay, I proc power. It's over. It's all over now. Saw a day-old horse on Facebook and it was huge. Yeah, they're freaks. Horses aren't normal, man. It'd be less fun to see Nats when he shows up with like 800 power and skill or something. This stat spread's not bad, all things considered. Like, it's, you know, it's worse than me, but it's not like he has no potential to win. Like, that high speed is going to give him a lot of chances. Oh, the Kung Fu kick, big miss. He tried. He did his best. Hey. How are you doing, man? Want to know your perspective because I had an argument with a streamer about this. He said the OG Monster Rancher 2 PS1 game, The Gauntlet Slate, unlocks a fight with Moo, and I said there's no such thing. Why? People are fucking stupid, man. No, it doesn't. It doesn't do anything. There is speculation that it was supposed to unlock a fight with Moo because there is a fight with Moo in the game's code. There's no way to access it. There is no like dialogue leading up to it. And the God Slate doesn't do anything in the game despite it being like ostensibly an extremely important like archaeological find. Yeah, that's good. I'll keep that. So it's like we put two and two together that this thing that seems to be very important correlates to this thing that was like dummied out. But there's no way to access it. It's just like lines of code that you can see in the game. And what's really fucked up is I made a video where I talk about this, where I talk about how there's, it's in the Super Boss video? Yeah, Super Boss video. Where I talk about how there's probably a connection, but like, you know, we don't know. It seems to be like that's what it was for, right? But then Cutting Room Floor, like the website, took my script like word for word and then inserted that as like a, oh, this is cut content and this is how it's supposed to work. And then after that, other people started reading the fucking Cutting Room Floor thing and quoting that in their own videos. So all of this shit spiraled out of control because whoever was editing Cutting Room Floor didn't do the due diligence to like actually like watch the video and got a little too trigger happy with it. Just very obnoxious. So now there's videos that are like plagiarizing the Cutting Room Floor article, which is plagiarizing the video I made, and it's like broken telephone because everybody gets like a little bit stupider each time, and like what they're saying is like more and more incorrect. But that's the way she goes. Would I love more narrative in the game? I think it's fine. I think what makes the game cool is that it just doesn't really give a shit about that. And it just lets you do whatever. How do you see Moo? Just something someone Game Sharked out. So we know Moo's stats for like the cut fight. And that's about it. So you can Game Shark him in and with those stats, and that's what I did in the Super Bosses video. It's the errantry crab? That would be. Does he have attacks and animations? Moo is in the game. You can get him in this version of the game. He was in Monster Farm too. He was in Monster Rancher too. It's just like he was really rare because he was on a specific pressing of a CD that went out of print between when the game was in development and when the game actually released. He's just he's a special dragon. The God Slate unlocks a fight with Ultraman Zero, of course. Of course. Sorry, one sec. Give me 1 second. Super important work call. All right, I got just secured a gig. We're back. 90-second phone call to make $1,000. Pretty nice. Will I be doing Digimon today? I will not on stream, but as the stream ends, sorry, I got another hair that's like poking out of my cheek and it's in my peripheral vision. It's killing me. So it looks like I'm just like picking out my face, and I'm sorry if that's like off-putting to people. I'm not streaming Digimon today, but Digimon video is going live the minute the stream ends. So in about What time is it? In about 2.5 hours, there will be a new Digimon Digital Card Battle video going up. Anyway. The most I wanted was more variety of monsters in tournaments like every season. Thankfully, more monsters exist. Yeah, the mod's really sick. Just Dragon with question marks up, yeah. If you want, here, I'm actually gonna... I did a fun little tournament to see which of the super bosses in the game is the strongest, because there's so many of them. Let's, here. For your viewing pleasure later. This is a full tournament. I had every single monster fight in a bracket. So you got Most, you got Akrel, you've got the Moo. I just gave the Moo every attack because I didn't know. We don't know what its attacks were. All of the, like, Roog and Aberrel, like all the secret bosses from the I'm a Fimba meet, all of the Errantry bosses of that video. So this one's actually the tournament. I have another video where I talk about all the super bosses and like how to unlock them and stuff, but then this one is this is an actual tournament I ran. Ever played Jade Cocoon? Have I played Jade? Yeah, but like not much. All right, let's get back into it. Is the mod for 2DX only? Yeah, 2DX only. Do you have a mod to replace the training jingle song? There is a music replacement mod. I'm not using it though. Okay, so what am I looking at? Second week in November, is this a tournament? It is a tournament. Let's get into it. I think we can beat the game with this guy. We've got 2 of the 4 major 4 right away. Human control matters a lot. Zimba's here now. Zimba moved up, and so did Reknin and Boreas again. Oh my god. So none of these guys are in rank S anymore. They all got statted out. Okay. Mr. Cobra, kind of just me, but stronger. With the downside of being controlled by the computer. He's got the potential to just end it, though, you know. I don't want Ninja Kick. Samurai Kick is kind of fucked up, too. Yeah, that's going to do it. We grit, though. We're okay. We're in there. No guts for you. Fuck, that's not going to kill. Uh-oh. That'll do it. Okay. Never punished. Boreas, ultra powerful Boreas is so funny, man. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, last time we fought him, it was I'm you but stronger. Now it's I'm you but like way stronger. Oh my god, man. Okay. I don't like drill attack. Poison gas. Belly punch. I'm fine with belly punch. Crit belly punch, big damage, but like no, I don't want turn assault. Drill attack, that's gonna kill. Oh, I didn't kill? No power though. Okay, we're in there. We got the guts lead. We don't have the life lead. One more turn assault. I gotta swing it. We got him. Oh, fuck off, dude. No! Ah. Okay. Oh. Easy. Did brother play, or is my is it just the volume is too low? Dude, it broke. It was working earlier. What happened? Whatever. Let's get some brothers in here.
Brother, my brother.
Do it again.
Brother, my brother.
Yeah, sorry, it wasn't working. But the gazpacho soup one went off, the yellow-bellied zoomers one went off. So I wonder what broke it. Does changing scenes break it? One sec. Okay, so I changed scenes, we're back.
Bye, Daddy. I'm dying.
That one works.
Brother, my brother.
Whatever, it's working.
Day of reckoning will come. Reckoning. 40 pizzas.
Papa John's.
Alright, I gotta fight Zimba again. Zimba, I killed your father. Can't even hit me with the I-beam. That shit is gonna do 0 damage. My damage is falling off a little bit. Sick. Good use of your guts, brother. Alright, so we've got 3 of the 4. We got 1 more before we gotta fight the Legend Cup. Defense, speed, power. Okay, good, good, good. As long as it's not intelligence, it's fine. You want meat? You can have meat. Can believe Magic's attack is actually shoots a machine gun. Yeah, I've got a couple of Monster Rancher 1 tournament shorts coming up soon. In the next few days. Thought you modded it? No, he actually does that. They were to update the game. I hope they return the freaking space. Oh, here, 1 second. I can do that, no problem. Oops. There you go. I put a space, Mr. Cobra. You can do it through the advanced viewer. We gotta get Magic into more monsters one day. I've been talking about it, man. I've been saying it for years, but I think I would be fine going forward. Like, I think about, like, Smash Remix and stuff like that, where they just take base Smash 64 and they're like, we're not going to touch anything in the game. We're not going to affect balance at all, but we're going to add new shit. And I think that would be an incredible Monster Rancher 2 experience. Just have all the monsters from Monster Rancher 1 that are missing, all the stuff from 3 onward that are missing, put them in the game, try and balance them as best we can without touching any of the base balance, and then just see what's up. I think that'd be a lot of fun. How you put the space? You can change the name to whatever you want in Advanced Viewer. See? It's just hex editing. Magic has a wonky model. He does. I like mod games that do that. Yeah. Where they don't try to be like, oh, I'm game designer extraordinaire. I'm gonna fuck up all the balance to like fit my own vision. Is there even a Monster Rancher like game out there? Yes. So the best Monster Rancher game that's not Monster Rancher is Monkey Puncher. It's a Game Boy Color game, and it is fucking sick. It's so good. It's such a fun experience. Basically, what you're doing is you're training a monkey to be a boxer. You're its coach, It does all the fighting. You don't fight at all. You give it instructions at the beginning of the fight and in between rounds. You do training with it. It's so much fun. Has Mr. Cobra won any Major 4 yet? You could say that. He's doing okay. See Doodle as a Raki? Doodle would probably just be regular Doodle. Old Discord account was stolen, and my interest in joining tournaments subsequently petered out, but anyway, glad to catch you live for once. Damn, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah, I'm glad that you're here. Mr. Cobra rocks. It's more the pilot than the craft in this case, because he's outstatted in like every tournament. It's more that I'm sick as hell. I'm sick nasty with it. You mean the model? Yeah, I know what you're saying. Can you have both Advanced Viewer and Reload open at the same time? I'm doing it right now. You can, in fact. Okay, 500 speed puts us at 620. A little bit more skill would be nice. Do it with the Nautilus? No. I got lucky. Hey, I'm aware I'm lucky. I didn't pick the Naga. The Naga showed up at the shrine one day. AV isn't going to know what stuff like Suezo Ghost is. That's true. It will show its stat gains. It'll just be like, this monster breed is illegal. Working out the 3 slots to 4 slots mechanic should be fun. I mean, it's just, we'd have to make choices, right? Rob, thanks for Season 1 and 2 Nuzlocke. Those were fun. Hell yeah. Yeah, Season 3 should be starting up soon-ish. I want to do one with the More Monsters mod. Naga seems humongous. Yeah, there's a size modifier where it's like a random, like, sliding scale between like 40% smaller and 40% bigger of what the breed is normally. And we rolled one that is quite large. He's a big boy. I got 62 weeks of lifespan left. We're killing it. We're doing very good. Are you doing Nuzlocke where you have everything unlocked so you can get more breeds? Yeah, I think that's the idea. Do it with the More Monsters mod and everything unlocked. Oh, also, I guess Dave's the only one who can answer this question. Just remembered I should probably talk through here anyway instead of YouTube. So I have YouTube chat up as well. YouTube's hanging out. So I'm answering all the YouTube questions as well. So you can, whatever's easiest for you is fine. Is Tails clipping on some animations? Yeah. But yeah, Dave, if you hit random, does it have a chance to pull from the More Monsters, like, uploads? Or, like, how does that work? Or is it like, yes, they're there, but because it's only one for each, you have like 6 times lower chance to get a More Monsters monster? Yeah, okay. 600,000 songs and 250 entries. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. There is an option that generates a random More Monsters monster, though? Okay, so that's sick. Random MM only. Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, that's what we'll be pressing for the new one. What about retired coach mechanics and double attack mechanics for Monster Rancher Advance? Should they just die still? I actually think the coach mechanics are really sick, but that's not Monster Rancher 2, right? I think it's a really interesting idea, and I think more Monster Rancher games in the future should allow for it, but I also don't... I think that like fucks up the whole flow of Monster Rancher 2 and would require so much like in-game like code ninja work that it's like you might as well just make a new game. Let's respect unlocks though. You'd see ER save that has everything. Gotcha. Don't want to derail the whole stream. Do you know of any good line courses for editing? Just got a degree in image and sound, but I want to delve deeper. I think just have an idea for something you want to do and fuck around with it. Because my video editing stuff is like, I literally just woke up one day and was like, I'm gonna make Monster Rancher videos, and then taught myself how to do it. And I don't think I'm like particularly good at it or anything. It's just, you know, you fuck around. And like if you compare my first video with like what I have now, the editing is like, it's a little too overbearing, IMO. The voiceover is obviously very sleepy. That's more of a performance thing than anything else, but so I literally don't know. I haven't used anything, unfortunately. Okay, he loves failing this. I've always been a big proponent of you can just do things. You are allowed to try new stuff and see if you like it, and if you don't like it, then whatever. And a big part of that is being okay with not being great at first, and just seeing if it's fun to like mess around with it. Like, I have a million hobbies on the go. We actually just went to a new cafe that popped up, and it's a cafe and also like it's like a TCG store as well, like it's a card shop. And I was like, man, this is so close to me, but I cannot just justify getting into Pokemon cards or something like that, right? Like I don't have enough time. I'll have to drop something else. I already don't have enough time to like work on the game I've been like desperately trying to get done. We'll just do speed. He doesn't want to raise his power. Not through heavy drills anyway. Saw that from Bacon's Instagram. Yeah, he loved it there. I learned DaVinci Resolve from January until now, and I agree with Moose. Just dive in and try it. Yeah, Tiana has been learning DaVinci, and she's like already like 1,000 times better at it than I am. I have a year of Premiere right now, and I don't get Premiere for free anymore. I used to get it free through Tiana's work. And I'm using the year, it's until March. It goes away. I'm like slowly learning DaVinci so I don't have to be in the Adobe ecosystem anymore. And like it's been kind of a struggle, but you know, we're getting there. Would there be a chance or way to add more text if someone worked on it? Yes. That would be the same as adding monster like main breeds that don't exist. We kind of understand how animations work because this is before rigging. Right? So these monsters are not made with like a skeleton that like moves and like deforms. What's happening is it's literally taking the vertices, like the corners of the models, and it's changing their position. And then like snapping them back like after the animation's over. So it's a very different way to approach animation, and it's been hell for the people who've been working on it to get it all figured out, but they've been making really good progress on it. But it is technically possible. It's just, it's so much additional work that like, I wouldn't say it's at a bottleneck right now. Bottleneck seems like the wrong word. But it's like, trying to do things within the framework of the PS1 and like the engine they use is like really fucked up. Is that Phoenix in the bracket? It is. It's Phoenix Naga. Been trying more monsters now like myself. I know you already said you'd probably do it, but just adding more justification. There's really only a handful of monsters available from the start due to lock subbreeds. Yeah, so I'd be unlocking everything. I'd be having every monster available from the beginning of the game if I was to do another Nuzlocke. Sakura art with the improvement. Herakick's hanging out too. Alright, you're dead. You had your shot. Came for the king and you missed. And you know what they say about coming for the king? I'm not going to finish that thought. That's fine. S-ranked Heretics has no attack. Yeah, there's no way he made it here. Like, 999 defense, Nicole. Paying off the judges. I mean, if you did enough official tournaments, you could eventually make it, you know? What's it written in? The mod hooks into the game? I don't know. I'm not a game dev. I'm making a game, but I'm not a game dev. You know what I'm saying? In C sharp? I'm making a game, yeah. I've been working on it for on and off 20 years. Amazing mod, need to play this. It's sick. Heretics got here by nepotism. He's Zagraf's son. What is really funny that by the time you get to rank S, all the other rank S monsters have like already like left. Like they've already advanced or died. Such a cool bird, not just because it's purple. That does help though. Zealandia is probably dead along with the others. Does it take the monster's actual lifespan into consideration, or is it just like this it's been X amount of years? They're done. Hasn't shown up in any of the YouTube videos. The game I'm making, no. There's a couple of VODs where like I show work in progress and I talk about it. But Hayu is here as well, by the way. He eventually made it, but he's dead. Sorry, brother. It's a game idea I've had for like a long time, and I tried making it on Game Maker originally when I was like 13 years old, and then obviously, you know, you learn and you figure out what's fun and what's not fun, and you move on. It's gonna be a Monster Rancher like, because of course it is. But originally, my idea was a game that was like identical to what Monkey Puncher is. I had never played Monkey Puncher. I didn't know it existed, and I was explaining it on stream one day, my idea, and someone's like, "Oh, that sounds like Monkey Puncher. You should try it out." And then I was like, "Holy fuck! This is like exactly what I wanted to do." So we're just gonna ape, no pun intended, a lot of the Monkey Puncher ideas and make something a little bit more robust and interesting, I think. Foolery. Kato doesn't learn licking? No, it's he's a cheater. Did they get better moves as well? Yeah. Minutes hasn't lost yet, eh? He's got to have max skill and speed by this point. Stop making the how to raise insert monster name YouTube videos. Nope. One came out like 2 weeks ago. Actually, 2 of them came out 2 weeks ago. I put one out one day and then one out the next day. But one of them is for members and Patreon supporters only right now. Can you ever see aged out dead monsters come back? Yeah, they'll come back, but the stat spreads and stuff might be different. Because they're from a pool, right? But and like you'll see monsters with the same name, but like maybe a different breed or whatever, because it's just like the names aren't like random letters and vowels, like vowels and consonants. But when I was a kid, my cousin, that's how he would name all of his monsters, is he would take a consonant sound, so whether it was like a single letter or like a CR or like KL or whatever, like a consonant sound and then a vowel and then a consonant sound and a vowel and a consonant sound and a vowel until he's like, okay, I think that's done. Which was like a really funny way to name monsters. You come up with some weird shit that way. One of the easiest ways to improve in game dev is to remaking pre-existing games. Well, it's also the idea that you have to come up with something 100% original is like stupid. Like that's just simply not the case. The idea that you can't iterate on something because it's like, oh, that's not your idea is like only a thing that people who haven't actually made stuff or like been creative in the past like believe. I'm not saying that's what you're saying, but I'm saying I have seen people be like, oh, I want to make this, but then I found out it already exists in this other form, and it's like, okay, so you know it exists in that form. Play that game, see what works, see what doesn't, and make it better. Or make it more interesting or like more in line with your likes and dislikes, you know? Also, Donovan, first time we've seen him. Welcome, Donovan. He's from the Heal Cup. He made it to rank S. Donovan, one of the worst monsters in the Heal Cup. I think the only worst monster is Boreas, who we've already seen in the Major 4. I think all the Extraction horror games, there's plenty of good variety that I think are better than Lethal Company. Yeah. I mean, a lot of that shit is just trying to be flavor of the month, right? And sometimes it hits and sometimes it doesn't. These stat games are crazy, man. Hell yeah. So is the second loop, it's basically going to be all unique monsters? Yeah. All the other ones will have aged out. Haven't seen hit games lately be Souls-like, roguelikes, and friend slop. Yeah, exactly. And it's because people like, you know, if people like the genre, they'll play iterative games in that genre. So what do we got for stats? We got a tournament coming up in a month, I think. February, Greatest 4. Yeah, okay, so Greatest 4 is one we haven't done yet. Heal Cup, you have to get invited to that or something? No, Heal Cup is 4th month, or 4th week of October. If your monster is good-natured, they go to the Heroes Cup, and if your monster is bad-natured, they have access to the Heals Cup. Heroes Cup, off the top of my head, what is it? It's Regretti, Minutes, Satya, Smoogie, and Karahan. I guess I can name the breeds too. Karahan is Dino's or Zoom Hair. Minutes is Hopper Tiger. We just saw him. Regretti is a purebred Gaboo who's been killing it. Satya is Pixie Hair. Smoogie is Kato Tiger. And then on the heel side, you have Logamon, which is Tiger Naga. Patio, which is Gel Pixie. Donovan, who we just saw, is Arrowhead. Suezo. Otto is purebred ape. And Boreas, who is Naga Mono, who we've seen. Damn, how's that for recall? Holy moly. Not impressed with these later opponents? I mean, we're overpowered. This is basically the same as if you had a monster in the Major 4 fighting S-rank monsters. Like, by the time you can beat Carmine, Zagref is, like, not really an entity at all. And that's kind of where we're at. Even though they're way stronger than in the base game, they're still not doing much. Okay, what do I want here? First week. I think I just get speed up to 700 effective and then I call it. Or skill up to 700 and then I start working on power again. Lots of stuff I can do here. I've got a lot of lifespan left, but I don't have enough lifespan to, like, if I'm unable to beat this tournament, I can't live for another year and do it and the Legend Cup. I'm in Elder 2 right now, so my stats are pretty bad. S-Rank is just dunking on fools at this point, yeah. They're not going to get much stronger because they will progress. Anything that's stronger than what we've just seen will progress to the Major 4. What I am curious of, does the Major 4 have a cap as well? Yeah, it does. Stat games right now are pretty bad. We should do the New Year's Cup. I mean, Chad, help me figure out how more monsters works in Monster Rancher 2 DX. What do you mean? What are you having trouble with? So the mod gives slightly more stats than normal. Ooh, Twistmite's back. Ragdoll's new, but he lost, so we won't see him. Angel. Oh, I get to fight the Naga Phoenix. Let's go. We've seen Phoenix Naga. Now we see the inverse. What are we looking at? It's free. This is the first time I've seen this model in action, though. It looks sick. I've seen the still images, but the actual in action looks very good. I-beam? Sure, man. Whatever you want. Yeah, you need to download Reloaded too, yeah. Alright, Offrey, it's been a while. It's been a while since I came. This fucker was in rank D kicking my ass. He's not even a rank D monster. Big combination, brother. Good use of your guts. I'm not trying to do Thale Assault, for what it's worth. Dodge? No! I don't want to get withered. I'm trying to use my Slaw 1. Am I going to lose to fucking Offrey? Grand Ol' Offrey? Okay. Never punished, baby. Offrey's revenge? He wishes. Twistmite's back at it. Also, nice to see Haramau in here, even though he got smoked. You're rooting for me to lose? What the hell? God damn, dude. I had haters. Offrey's Age of Torment. Yeah. Alright, New Year's Cup. We won it. The New Year's Cup looks sick with, like, the dragon handles. Power defense? Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll take the gains. You can have meat. Obviously, the intelligence isn't doing me any good, but... you know what? I'm going to actually feed a Cup Jelly here. Make him a little bit skinnier. Oh, he doesn't like Cup Jelly. Interesting. An installation process for the mod and browse the breeds. Yeah, it's sick. People put a lot of work in. It would be cool. There's some monsters that like I made that I haven't played yet. Most of the monsters I made I haven't played yet. I think the only More Monsters mod monster I've raised was the Gel Durahan that I made. Can we get a big leap here? Okay, we can get a small leap here. That's fine. Cool, man. Alright, so this is the final Major 4. We win this, we'll see credits roll. And then we gotta fight the... We gotta fight the Legend Cup. I don't know who's gonna be waiting in the Legend Cup. Wish there was a trophy room? Yeah. That would be cool. You need to extensively play this model download when I get home. It's awesome. Pavoris and Lambsweet are here. We've had to fight Pavoris once. We've fought Hypneon a couple of times. Pavoris, I don't think we've seen since rank D, which is crazy because it's a rank C monster. But yeah, Hypneon with the skill and speed. Okay, we dodged the Withering. We're good. I only have 30% chance to hit, though. Okay, you can fuck off with that. I got the Guts lead. I didn't mean Tail Assault. That's a 1 in 6 chance. Okay, fuck off the Wither. Hey, we got him. It's probably over. Maybe not. Oh, fuck. Did I lose? I won! Never punished, baby. Never punished. My nose is so itchy. Sorry. Pavoris gotta have, like, max health by now. What the hell, man? These big Withering moves. I hate this shit. Use Thrust. Just keep using Thrust. That's fine. Big dodge. We're in there. Alright. Stabs the play. Just roll out the clock. Really love its name, Lambsweet. That's a mochi from the base game. Yeah, 999 life and skill. The low damage builds, man. Pavoris was always like this, though. It's really interesting. Monster Hunter included that touch of micro as an effective fighting game instead of a turn-based RPG. I love the fact it's turn-based. It's not turn-based, sorry. Surely I can hit something eventually, right? Maybe not. Glitch Mythos, thank you. Welcome, welcome. That's alright. Can he do it twice in a row, though? It's the real question. Get rid of my guts, that's fine. You do whatever you want, man. How does he still have more guts than me? Cool. I think we win. Oh, you got me with the 2 swings, brother. Great job. Great job. You did it. So, Mr. Cobra is the champion. Congratulations. We get to see credits roll on our first monster on this attempt of a run. Very sick. I got double crackered. Clock Runner, Pavoris, yeah. Speedrun 4 to 5 hours, easy peasy. Simple. We get the classic. I am the master of breeding. No autographs. What's better, face-to-ass color Pandora or side-by-side color Pandora? I kind of like them in 3, where they're like chilling side-by-side. And then they get into formation. It's about to ask what's the point of the Pavoris build. That's kind of how his stats are spread out in rank C as well. It's just that, you know, we kind of outscaled him by this point, so the big life doesn't matter too much. But in rank C, when he's got 400 life, even if he's doing no damage, a lot of the time, if you're like a casual player, he's doing a bigger percentage of your health than you're doing to him. Very cool. Doesn't sound good now that you're older? Yeah. It's not... Does it say breeding in the original? I think that might be I don't remember. I don't remember if it says that in the original Monster Rancher 2. It says it in the original Monster Farm 2. It's breeding in Monster Farm PS1. It's training. Yeah, okay. It's Master of Training in Monster Rancher 2 PS1. These fucking hairs are killing me, man. I need electrolysis on my cheeks or some shit. 111,000 gold. Very cool. Exactly 100 wins? That's so sick. 100 wins, 8 losses, 80 KOs. Win percent 92.5. Alright. So, next, in like 2 weeks, we're going to get a notification for the Legend Cup. Cracker of training. I fight most. Well, it's not going to be most. It'll be something else. How's fitness? He's doing good. He's got 50 weeks of lifespan left. I have no idea who's waiting for us. What if it's Pavoris again? Dude, that'd be so funny. I don't think it will be. Is he slim or fat? He's maximum skinny. So the defense gains are not actually that good. They're already pretty bad to begin with, but then additionally, they're being affected by minus 25%. It's just, you know, gives me extra life as well, which is nice. Fight Pabs himself. He's in old age, so he's his stat gains are gonna tank pretty hard right now. Tournament stat gains are basically all we can rely on at this point. It's exhausted, I bet. $49 weeks lifespan. Thank you for bringing up Monkey Puncher. You've got old streams of yours to watch. Yeah, so I got the old streams, and then I have 2 edited VODs of my first playthrough that are currently for YouTube members and patrons, but they'll be available eventually for, you know, for other people. Hey, Pharaoh Wasp. Wow, very kind of you, man. 5 gifted. Very, very sick. Thank you so much. That's so generous. All right. Yeah, I guess we're leaping. We'll leap up to 700 effective speed. Nuts, oil. No, I need mint leaf here. If I get an ape into the Hall of Fame by spamming bomb when it's supposed to be him picking his nose, I don't know what frame it would take for the forte, but it probably. It might be like the flick. Okay, so I've hit effective 700 speed. Pretty good. Colt Dynash, I brought this for you. Legend Cup. We gotta do... It's most! He's the strongest! Is it actually most? Man. We'll find out. If it's just max stats Mochi, I'm gonna be mad. We'll find out. We'll see what's up. Almost certainly not. Updating the text is basically the reason it's not 1.0. Ah, okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. He is 4 years old. Whoa. And hair that made in the Hall of Fame is only move is his fart move. Suppose is very not safe for work. You can't see his little rabbit dingle though. I think it is not. It is safe for work. It's just weird. It'd be unhinged if it was. I guess it could be technically possible. Like, I mean, I guess it depends on if. He died or not. How quickly you made it there. Dude, doing this with, what do you call it? With the speedrun monster, making it to rank S by, like, year 2. Okay, we gotta keep training it in speed because it got fat from the cake. Did I only use Edgehog for the whole run? Yeah, this is only the first monster. I guess I should have done the tournament, eh? To get more stats. More skill, why not? Getting through the early ranks would be rough with the speedrun strats. It would be tougher, for sure. But it's only a year, right? Like the whole 40 per week or whatever would be like tournament monsters gaining roughly 44 points per month. Hey, Icy, very kind of you. Holy moly. Appreciate the 5 gifted. That's awesome. Thank you so much. But yeah, 40 per month would be eclipsed pretty hard by the Kato getting like 90. You'd have more chances to get smoked. Alright, it's the moment of truth. Who is our opponent? Level 3 Hype Train? Dude, I always forget that Hype Trains even exist. Good morning, Krusty Crew. That's us. What if most rerolls to E rank and a Legend Oakley man appears? It could happen. Okay, who do we got? Our opponent Satya has high skill. Oh, baby. Oh, it's Satya? Oh my god. Alright, so it's a pixie hair. Let's see what we got. Okay. This is actually a little spooky. We have ranges we can stay in. Far away, I'm pretty okay. The 300 intelligence is not going to do much. Do you have a program open alongside the game that shows the stats and health and age? Yes. No, I would not be able to eyeball all of that. I got the advanced viewer, which is a little app that shows you everything.
I want to play video games.
She's you but better. She is, yeah. Elazul, thank you. Very kind for the gifted. We got Hype Train 4. What the hell? Oh, this is a good challenge because her stats are way better than mine, but player control makes such a big difference, right? I just played through this and got a pool of 4 or so monsters with all 999s and like 300 power int. Okay, I think we can do this.
I want to play video games.
Damn, more gifted. Little Jackal, very kind to you. Okay, I think we can do it. Deep breath, make it happen. Stand in Ray, that's fine. I don't want to be in slot 2, really. I don't want to get kissed. I don't want to get kissed! More Ray would be fine. Pat, okay. She does a decent amount of damage, and she's... Oh, fuck! Let's go. I saw that ease. We swung frame 1. Get got, motherfucker. I saw that, the double damage coming in. High fight IQ, baby. That's Gap. Easy. We're the champ, baby. Yeah, there's an actual emote for this. That's so crazy. Spam your TDs. Oh, man. It's so funny that I got an emote for this. Yeah, there you go. Now do Elder's Cup? Oh, I'll need a peach for it. It's officially accepted into the Monster Rancher Hall of Fame? Yeah. Sick. Good gains. That's awesome. Okay, so what do we do now? I've been streaming for like an hour and 20 minutes. First monster. Hell yeah. Yeah, you can have meat. You deserve meat. No more tablets for you. You can live out the rest of your life as a stud. Who replaced Acro? Oh, interesting. Interesting. We haven't done elimination yet. We haven't done the I'm a Fimba meet. And that's coming up in a couple of weeks. Okay. It keeps going. Alright, time to hop out. Thanks for stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hell yeah. This has been sick. Okay. More speed, I think. I had 700 effective speed. It might be better just to work on skill. Like, just do... What's better for my survivability? A defense drill that, like, gives me nothing? Or speed where it's, like... It actually, like, effectively lowers my power. I think tournaments. Tournaments is the answer. So do the tournament monsters also have a lifespan? Yes. Catch a VOD for the rest of it? Well, I appreciate you hanging out. Okay. Alright, I'm still feeling the high from that. Damn, she really got classic taunt to get bodied combo, eh? What do we got? Nicole, Denzel, and Leo. Denzel's back. Leo looking mighty spooky now. Good damage. Spooky damage. Didn't kill? Can't kill me, we're in it still. Power? There we go. Fucking around. Finding out. Leo kicked Loveless out? Yeah, Loveless is old and dead. Denzel. Alright. A lot of withering on this build. I'm not a big fan of that. Mr. Cobra's just assembled differently. He is just assembled differently. 20 seconds left. We can like run out the clock. Yeah, we've won. This is a player run tournament? No, this is the More Monsters mod. And the dynamic tournament. Max defense, Nicole. Offensive stats are slowly getting better. Still hyper defensive. Alright, we're gonna chill for a little bit. I don't like getting withered like that, but... my effective speed is pretty high. Foolery. What the heck? We got him. Yeah. It's Denzel. Yeah, Denzel is a dragon sub. Okay, good stat gains. Love that for me. Way better than I can get just from like regular training. I don't know if speed to 800 is feasible. 800 is effectively max. Yeah, let's get him a bigger stable so he's not bonking his head anymore. Do we want to get another Gemini Cup? We could do it. Let's get a second Gemini Cup. Let's see who the new breed of monsters are. Yuka, Fuzzball, and Aviri. Okay, so Aviri was in rank D like last time? Or no, he was like rank B. Maybe it's like the same monster. Like it just got repopulated. This is what they call smurfing? It is. Oh, he grits. He's in there. He's got the heart of a champion. And the body of a dead man. Alright, this guy didn't get back up. He knew it was best. No forfeit? Yeah, none of them are forfeiting. Okay, there we go. We don't get to see what's up with Yuka, but... did the thing break again? I didn't hear the strong bad. Dude, I gotta update my bot. I don't know why it keeps dying, but I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you guys are like redeeming points and nothing's happening.
Oh no, I need your help burying his body. Oh, bring some towels and some garbage bags.
Pretty good gains too, better than I can get. Sick. Yeah, we're gonna do all the tournaments leading up to this because it's better stat gains, and I don't know who's waiting for me in the IMF Imba meet. Yeah, I should have said yes, because then we can just start unlocking tournaments, or whatever you call it, expeditions, but we'll just do it with our next guy. I don't know if this needs to be like a file that I keep building. It could be, just to see what's up. How can you feed Talbot after tournaments? Isn't there stress zero? Just force a habit. It adds spoil, or it adds fear. The thought of the higher up monsters and trainers gossiping about your monster would be funny. When you like lose loyalty, you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Secret insider info, all of the cats I've ever had are valid names for monsters. Like monsters from Monster Rancher 2. This dude's naming is Cat Kitty. I guess that one would be okay. When you enter the Gemini Cup with the first Hall of Fame monster that's existed, my loyalty is low. His fear is low right now. Hey, we got Magic Bananas finally. And the Mox Seeds. Cool. Let's beat some more tournaments. Are energy monsters random too? We've only seen one. Or, yeah, we've only seen one, and it was a normal one. Sakura Art, still hanging out. Doesn't have Headbutt anymore. Alright, well, you can fuck off with that. No? Okay, so they're just regular. We've got, what do we got that's new? Unibrow? Okay. So not Satya. Who are you? I'm Satya, but weaker. And Dragonfly is the new Nighton Suezo. Heard that if you feed 5,000 bananas, King Kong appears? That's true. That does happen. Stab's so good, man. What a fucked up move. If you meet the requirements to get Raki and Mach on your monster's death, who takes precedence to replace your dead monster? Is it Raki first? I can't remember off the top of my head. In my unlock video, I actually talk about the order. But there is like a guaranteed, like one is always first and the other one is always second, but I don't remember which is which. Pretty sure it's Mach. Yeah, Unibrow is just... Oh, fuck. Only Power Pixie? Sick. The death final is really funny. Dragonfly being like the claw machine claw is a funny card. Ghost Mock Raki? Well, Ghost isn't... Ghost doesn't appear on the ranch when a monster dies. Alones are the only one with Death Final? Yeah, the monster is cheap in this. It's one of the things you can turn off and on. As if they'll get techniques they can't normally get. Alright, Haramau, I haven't seen you in a moon's age. Pretty good stat spread, all things considered. It is Hopper, though, so we've got a little bit of a tier discrepancy here. Yeah. You tried. And you failed. And the lesson is never try. Trying to run down the clock on me. You can get Mock before Ghost. Ghost is tied to upgrading the altar. You need a monster to die, but Ghost doesn't appear on the ranch immediately. Alright, Dragonfly, what are you up to? Alright, brother. Also, yeah, this monster's fucked up. Oh, man. Gnarly. Oh, yeah. I always forget Niton Ink has, like, fucked up transparency in this game. And, because all of the particle effects, or all the particle effects, it's like a PNG sheet. But in this game, all of the projectiles and, like, effects that your monster can shoot have transparency on them. That's an error. That's not supposed to be the case. But, like, Niton Ink is supposed to be black. It's supposed to be ink. But it does not look like that. It looks like something else. Because black is, like, 0 alpha and is considered 100% transparent. It's a coding error. But in Monster Rancher 2, it looks fine. Argus is back. Argus is here. Got him. Got him. Dude, I'm still feeling the high from that Satya fight. This is like, it's like in the anime when there's 1 second left on the clock in the first episode of Monster Rancher, and he gets the KO with his pink eye. That was me. I saw my opportunity. I swung. We hit it. It's over. What do we get for stats? Life skill speed. Love it. Love it. No intelligence is Gucci. Okay, sick. No. He likes tabs. It's a seed from Aunt Verdi. Let's bury the seed. Oh, yeah. I love how, like, she has it, and she's like, oh, wait, I forgot about that thing. Am I draining his lifespan with every fight? Yes. But you got to think about what's the point of the lifespan, right? Is the point of the lifespan to train? Is it to get higher stats? Like, what's your goal here? My goal is just to get my stats as high as possible. And in 3 weeks of training, I can't get as much stats as I can from one battle. So it's a better cost analysis. Like, the cost analysis is more beneficial to do, spend 3 weeks training and gain stats than spend 3 to battle, spend 3 weeks on a battle and get stats than it is to spend 3 weeks training and get stats. Yeah, it's a better trade-off. This game's all about like ratios, like stats gained per week. It's also why you raise your worst stat gains in Prime and your best stat gains outside of Prime. That's the first great he's gotten in I don't know how long. Okay, I have effective 800 speed now. Very sick. Two in a row? Oh, hell yeah. We're killing it. So the elimination is not going to be difficult, but the next one is going to be the tough one. We're very, very slowly raising his speed to max, it seems. My speed's almost equal to my skill. That's crazy. There we go. I used the fast forward option of DX. He's not so big. The background screen, green screen is showing. Yeah, it's breaking the simulation. All right, let's make some money. Let's win some tournaments, get some stats, and then do the Olympics, and then that'll be that. We'll do the IMFM meet a couple of times. We'll see some of the opponents. I'm going to swing frame 1. Well, he's going to swing frame 1. But as soon as I can. Because it would be funny. And it worked. Love that for me. Ah, the flame shot miss. Alright, big miss there. Unfortunate for me, but what are you gonna do? Nidar. Turn Assault is such a messed up move. You know if there's some sort of modifier affecting how often monsters ask for items in the mod. I don't think he's affected it. I think it's probably the same as it has always been. Which is to say, different breeds tend to ask more than others. Pool of small stuff resetting Fimba might not do a whole lot. They get stronger and such, but there might only be 1 or 2 monsters in each bracket on their end. Oh, interesting. Okay. Gotcha. They ask multiple consecutive weeks. Yeah, that's because the monster is probably very spoiled with low fear. It's also breed dependent. Like, if you ever watch my speedrun, he asks for fish bones, like, most of the time, most weeks. Is this his residence? It is. Okay. Hey, Zephyr, how are you doing? So this is the fun month. We do Leap Tournament, Leap Tournament. The Major 4 is still, like, losable. The regular, one's not so much. This is actually the only instance, fun fact, the only time you get to do more than 1 tournament in a month in Rank S. This is the only instance. That might just have been that monster. I happen to get another random monster. Yeah, it's just variants. get surprised by how many things monsters can ask for a reward. If you have cheat engine, it's fun to like just dummy them into your inventory because there's so many, and they all have descriptions. Because I think the game it needs to load a description. So like the galley mask that gets brought up one time when comparing like when you unlock Joker and Pabs puts on the Joker mask, and then you need to use the galley mask to like save him. That galley mask that shows up just for that and can't actually be in your inventory for real. You can just put it in your inventory. You can dummy it in, and it has a description on it. Like all of the items do. It's really cool. Bro's big ass barely fits on the lead platform. I know. Oh, I didn't get to show off going on Expedition. Dude, Expedition's got a glitch where the monster's like 500 times bigger than it's supposed to be. The gramophone, yeah. How much does a mask sell for? I don't know. It might not have a sell amount. Like, you might not be able to sell it. Okay. Zimba's mad about the last couple of times we've fought. I got power, though. That's not going to kill. Okay, you can relax, Zimba. Oh, no, he's got 50% chance to win the whole thing? I don't need to win the tournament. It's still better stat gains than training. But worth noting, that is the first loss in a very long time. I think the last guy who beat us was Regretti, I think? Come on, Gunburn, I believe in you. Ah, alright, we get second, that's fine. First tournament lost. Like, gains are still fine. They're, like, maybe the worst gains I could have got, defense and intelligence, but it's something. That one's not better than 3 weeks of training, but what are you gonna do? Okay, I got 200 intelligence. That's what I needed. That's what's gonna make the difference here. Alright, one more nuts oil. Another pattern I feel I've experienced but can't prove is using AI fights for Nuzlocke, monsters seem to have innate behavior affecting how prone to swinging they are. Unfortunately, that's not the case. It would be really cool if it was. And in the later games, basically Monster Rancher 3 onward, monsters do have different personalities, but in this it's just a list, and it like chooses off of that list. And then the choices are based on how many guts it has saved up. Basically, the more guts it has, the more prone it is to attacking. So that's why you see faster guts rate monsters attack more often. Are we fighting? Bayun? I gotta fight... Who is Woobert? Oh my god. Rough Kiss? Oh my god. Pecan versus Alpha. There's a lot of sick monsters in this, man. Oh my god. The Undine Naga is like one of the best looking monsters in the mod too. I want to become like you. You don't even have a monster in S rank though. Okay. Here. Let's take a look at some of these cards real quick. Or the portraits. Is there a special dialogue if you beat Holly and Legend and then do this? I don't think so. So that one had Mew, Suezo and Zoom Durahan. Here we've got the Gorgon looking Undine. Roachist and Barura. Roachist gonna take it. Alright, so we've won. Oh, I am gonna fight Holly. Okay. Holly is controlling Bayun. Bayun, one of the better rank D monsters you can fight in this. What do we... Come on, man. You can't be showing up in rank S with stats like this. Okay. I'm not even moving. You can do whatever you want, brother. Press the button once. Press the button twice. Alright, let's see if we can get a different monster. Woobird is sick. If you ever want to like add more names or whatever, I know some people like helped out with the names, but I'm sure I can come up with a list of like 1,000 very funny names if you want to like put them in the database. Entao? Okay. Alright. Entao is what? Rank C? In Monster Rancher 1? Magritte? Pecan Herb? Hell yeah. Herb, what is this? This isn't Bajarl, is it? I think Bajarl is a darker orange. It might be. Might be Odious. Or Odium. Hair? No. No, this brown here is hair. This is Worm. This is Durahan Gray, Durahan Gray. It might just be Odious, or Odium. Yeah, it's just Odium. Alright, Herb lost to Woobert. Classic Undine from Monster Rancher 1. My team is shitting the bed a little bit. I don't even remember being able to fight Entao in the Imafimba thing. Okay, he's a little bit better. It is a Monster Rancher 1 monster, though. Gotta save the sweep. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna be just fine. Team captain just looking at the rest of his team who all shat the bed. They don't got the Mamba mentality. Alright. Imagine Fame Trainer Holly and you fight her Cheeseburger Beaklon. They gotta fight my Cheeseburger Balon. I think that's Hellheart. You thought the orange, Joker was Hellheart? Brother, is this how we find out you're colorblind? Oh no. That dog's name is Pleasant. Aviri made it to rank C. Iaz. Snowlock? Fun names. Team was heavy? Yeah. Alright, Aviri. Magritte. Snowlock, what do we got? You gonna beat Pleasant? Hell yeah. Evil, where's Waldo? Ass Racky. Bayun again? We'll just fight Bayun. Snowlock's kind of a sick name, it is. It's like Hailfall and Sleep Bomb. It finishes the trifecta. That subbreed... Is that Centaur? That's, Zilla. Alright. So, Dave, what are the chances of there being more than just, like, 2? You know how the coding works. Like, probably unlikely? Ayaz lost the alpha, but of course he lost the alpha. With the first pass that you did, unlikely but possible. If it were like 10-10, I'd say basically 0. That's fine, whatever. That's okay. We saw Bayun and Entao. Look at the camera. My eyes are up here, Mr. Cameraman. We did it. We were completely defeated this time. Yeah, you were. It won't be like this next time. I'm looking forward to fighting you again. I bet you are. He hit 700 skill. Cameraman knows what the crowd wants. Brown League, yeah. I want dummy, you can have the dummy. Ankara looking down from the afterlife like I got replaced by this. So, how does that work, Dave? Like, I'm sure you've, like, looked into it a little bit. With, like, the secret super bosses and stuff. Like, certain monsters are more likely to appear than others. I can raise Worm, Hanger, Galley, and Mew now. Wow, I've earned my stripes. Alright. I don't know what else there is to do with this. I want to keep streaming. But I didn't really think I was going to be able to finish it with this guy. I don't know, I'm pretty good. Next Wednesday. Sorry, I'm checking my email on stream. I'm actually very good at streaming. More monsters mod dynamic mode Nuzlocke? Man. What's the total lifespan on this monster? He's got about 14 weeks lifespan left, so he's done. He's done everything he could have done. Are they? I have no idea. If there's something under the hood that has different odds for different slots, I have no idea. It might... Yeah, I don't know, man. It might not be. But I'm pretty sure there's, like, in rank S, at least, in every rank, you can, like, get monsters that didn't exist before, and they're, like, especially strong. Or, like, but in rank S, it's, like, there's 4 super boss monsters that are way stronger than everything else in rank S, but they are also a lot harder to run into, it seems. But, again, because it's, like, a probability-based thing, who knows? Who knows if it's actually a lower rate? It just feels like it is. It's basically, do you face Holly's monster or not? Yeah, Holly always has like a stronger monster. But, I don't know if she's... If Holly's raising the monster in rank S, is it always the super boss? I think so, right? It's either Aberel, Roog, Akrel, or Hamid. Fun fact, Akrel and Hamid were supposed to be in Monster Hunter 1. No, you don't fight Holly, no matter what. She is raising one of the monsters, and it's usually like the strongest monster in that particular tier, that particular rank. Like in rank B, you would fight the Omega. That's like a major 4 monster in Monster Rancher 1. But yeah, Hamid and Akrel were actually supposed to be super bosses in Monster Rancher 1. And then they were decided to be brought over. There was also... they were part of like a big like Legend Cup style tourney. It was Akrel and Hamid. And then there was a Pixie. It was a Pixie Gali was the other one. And those were like the top 3 monsters. It was a Hare, Gali, and Pixie. But that got cut from the game. That's what you need the God Slate for. You need the God Slate in Monster Rancher 2 to unlock that in Monster Rancher 1. Sick. Let's open Move Viewer. And I want to see how many times I used each move. Thwack. We used 39 times. Belly Punch we used 24 times. Tail Assault we used 84 times. Turn Assault we used 47 times. And Stab we used 255 times. I don't know if that's maxed out or if it's rolled over. Might be maxed out. Let's go to town. Let's check out the Hall of Fame. Dude, look at how long his arm is. Holy shit. Oh my god. Then caps at 255. This is sick. Look at him. Just expressionless on his face too. Oh my god. The biggest Naga to ever exist with the biggest arm. Showcase some more monsters mons. I guess that's what we can do. We can grab a new guy from the shrine. Mr. Fantastic here. They call me Mr. Fantastic, body elastic. I don't know. I'm not a big Shaggy fan. He says something like that. One 800 I be slapping. All right, he doesn't know what he's doing there. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go get some more water. We'll be back with a random more monsters monster from the shrine. I'll see you guys in a sec. All right, we're back. Welcome. On the wrong screen. There we go. So, let's see who we get. Let's go to the shrine. I heard about it. I will allow you to generate 4 monsters. Cool. Heard you made your stable larger. That's good. Then you can generate big monsters. How do I do this? Is it a random more? And then it's random is the actual disc. All random. Okay. Sick. Here's a big moment. Who are we going to get? Arrowhead? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, Arrowhead Tiger. So I'm just going to be showing these off. Javelineer. Cool guy. Okay, I had to get through all that. Blue Lobster kind of cool. I'm going to tell you that's rare monsters. Shut up. How am I not authorized? History should work? Oh, okay. Thank you, yeah. Mochi? Oh, Color Pandora. Cool. Color Pandora and Hanger. It's obvious that this is a new monster. I'll register it with the IMA. I think we're just looking at monsters now. Whee! Oh, it's got different colored eyes? That's sick. Like a different colored noses? Neat. Yeah, this one's sick. Hangers really help offset some of Color Pandora's gains. Let's see what we're looking at. Stats. 432,331. That's pretty okay. Breed name Game Crash. His back port. Here's the big moment. Ooh, Baku Mochi. Baku Mochi pretty cool. Burp. Oh, his eyes are way bigger than I thought they were. The whites of his eyes like blend into his skin. So I always thought he just had little like dot eyes, but no, those are just pupils. Cool. Yeah, this guy's cool. Wee. All right. It's probably faster just to reset if I save. See if we... Ooh. Zoom? Zoom Mew. These are also cool, man. A little zipper on his back. People are so creative. Okay, but here's something I was talking about. Not to, like, fuck up the secret sauce. Like, you see how his nose is, like, black with white? The texture there is the same as the back of this point on its head, right? So, like, it's unfortunate. You just have to copy it. It is what it is. But it uses the same texture in it, so... Reminds me of Monzimon. It does have Monzimon vibes for sure. Damn, mapping issues. We're getting close to a fix. Sick. Oh, and there's a Mew. This is Mew Mono, right? Is this Mew Joker? No, it's Mono. Tell by the color. Bad Kitty. It's pretty cool. I like the gradient, the red on the back. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that is just like, it stands out to me, you know? It might be, next time I play this, we'll have, like a vote. Golem? Oh, Golem Mochi. Mochi Monk. I zoomed in too close. I like his like middle sections are like little mochis. Feel offended looking at that guy? Why? You wish you had what he did? He looks very big for a baby. That was going to be a gigantic one. Another zoom? Ooh. Zoom Gaboo. This is where we see issues with like trying to use the models that already exist in game. You know what would have been sick for this? If instead of ears, it had additional little arms, like little biceps with fists. Gaboom. Getting rid of the eyes and then putting them on the nose is like pretty smart. Yeah, I didn't even take into consideration how big that golem was going to be. Or the Gaboo legs. Fresh from his full body wax? Yeah. Oh, no, this is just going to be a random monster. My bad. I meant to press history. Oh, okay. Well, we got the speedrun monster. 206 starting intelligence. Pretty sick. Come on. This is first playthrough, speedrun. It was my first playthrough of the More Monsters mod and Dynamic Tournament mod. But we just beat it. So now we're just looking at some of the More Monsters mod monsters that were added into the game. Trying to pick something interesting. Monal? Ooh, Monal Ghost. Interesting. This thing's stat gains are so fucking bad. Holy. 2 life, 2 power, 3 intelligence, 3 skill, 2 speed, 3 defense. It at best pushes up on average for intelligence, skill, and defense. Oh my god. Yeah, if we had got this guy instead of the Naga, we would not have been winning with our first monster. It's a cool design though. Yeah, it's great. Really, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to land on a monster I made, and then we'll raise a monster I made. Another Mochi, or Golem, or Color Pandora. Ooh, Color Pandora Dragon. Looks like a one of the Lion Dance lions. This one's sick. It's so ornate. He's got little butt cheeks. Hell yeah. Color Pandora is actually one of the easiest monsters to edit. And so we've seen a lot of like really cool Color Pandora designs because of it. Including my Mr. Beast one. Where it's Mr. Beast's face on a bunch of Feastables. Do you have a way to tell the monsters gain values? Yes. Yeah, so the monsters, the way that their stat gains are going to work is it takes 60% of the gains from the main breed and 40% from the sub breed. And then it kind of mashes them together and it rounds down. It's the same, or it rounds, you know, 0.5 and up, rounds up, 0.4 and below, rounds down. So say you have a monster that has like a stat gain of 5 for power and a monster that has a stat gain of 1 for power. You would combine the two and then it would be, it would be 3 for 60% on the main breed, and then 40% on the sub breed would be 0.4, so it would be 3.4 combined together, so it would round down to 3. And then that works the same way for lifespan and for guts regeneration as well. It's 60-40. Gains in this proper routing, yeah. Game usually favors truncate. Yeah, it truncates in some weird situations, and then it doesn't in like other weird situations, like in tournaments where it only shows your life percentage to 1 decimal point, but it actually measures to 2 decimal points, which is, you know, really bizarre.
All right.
Hey, Hirotake, thank you for the follow. Hair? Hair ape. Ooh. This thing is fucking crazy. What? 3 life, 5 power, 3 skill, 4 speed. 1 in intelligence, 2 in defense. That's understandable.
I want to play video games.
Hey, Kodo, thank you for the ranchin'. Thank you for the basil bucks. This would be sick. We're just looking at some guys, and then we'll choose something. Looking good. Pretty nice. Give me something I made. Give me something to break. Another Monal? Or no, not Monal. Mew, yeah. Mew-Gaboo? It looks like what you would expect Mew-Gaboo to look like. I don't know why he's cross-eyed, but... Mew-Boo. Do we know mathematically what combination would have the absolute lowest stat gains? We do actually, because Dave made a spreadsheet of all the monsters. There's one I don't have access to that is like horrendously bad, which is Beaklon Color Pandora, which has like, I think a 3 in one of its stats and 2 in one in everything else. Theoretically, the worst monster would be like Ghost Niton, which I think, or Niton Ghost, which I do think exists. Hard to believe there were no ape subbreeds in vanilla with how characteristic its design was. Yeah, there's nothing at all. Monal earlier was pretty bad. Yeah, it's really awful, but Ghost Nighton is especially bad too. We got like 1 in 50 odds for a monster I made. It's not too bad. A lot of Gaboos. Gel Gaboo. I made 1/50th of the monsters. I made like 5. So yeah, that makes sense if there's like 200. Yeah. Gaboo stream. They want me to raise a Gaboo. This is a Mochi. Ooh, Mochi Galley. This looks sick. Interesting. Intelligence Mochi. Cracked stat gains. Are these the same? No, these are a little bit different than regular Mochi. This has 3 life, 3 power, 4 int, 4 skill, 3 speed, 4 defense. So it basically swaps its defense and speed gains from purebred Mochi. These are really good gains, though. I guess I don't need to show everything in the viewer, you know. Another Color Pandora. That Color Pandora Kato. Pretty cool. Galley seems to be very aesthetically pleasing subbreed in general. Yeah, he's cool. The gold and white is hard to beat, you know. Still a Mochi at the end of the day? Yeah. Ooh. Okay, we got the inverse. We had Color Pandora Kato, and now we have Kato Color Pandora. This thing's gnarly. 4 intelligence and speed. Extremely long lifespan. The little green mustache is really funny. Freeze him just in case? Well, it's easy to find stuff on purpose. Ooh. Galley Ape. Interesting. Let's take a look at Galley Ape. You can just, so if you type in more monsters, you can see all of the possible monsters you can get out of it. We're doing random right now, but you can, like, specifically choose one. Oh, the cape is so cool. I never saw the cape on this guy. This is sick. The little, the vine around one of the spikes. The little banana spikes. This is great. How's its stats? 3-4, 3-3, 2-3. So pretty average. Not bad. Whoever made this mod really knew what they were doing. Yeah, that's Dave. He's in the chat. All of the added monsters are from the community. If you want to get involved, you can make monsters for it as well. Everybody who's like, oh, it looks cool, but like I don't know anything about art. It's like, I don't fucking know anything about art. I made a bunch. There's some that are, I'm not gonna lie, look really bad. We haven't really seen any of them. But it's just, you know, beggars can't be choosers. We welcome all people. If you make something really, really low effort and then someone else makes something better, like, okay, maybe the thing you made will be replaced. But until that is the case, then, you know, your monster will exist. My Nighton Duckin I don't think is very good. I think someone can come up with a better one. I won't be heartbroken if something better comes up. It is what it is. But like Dave's like that too. Dave put in a bunch of monsters and he's like, if you can come up with something better, like please do. Your Nighton Duck is sick? Don't even. The little stubs on his back or whatever. Alright. Suezo Dragon. We had to fight this guy a million times in tournament. Denzel. What's his actual name? Magma Suezo? That makes sense. Blip. Oh, the tongue looks good. What's that tongue do? That's a great, like, little gradient on it. Think it looks pretty good? That can be fixed in post. That's, having access to model editing would definitely help that. So people talk about like quality of life changes, and what they mean by quality of life changes is like, I want this game to be easier, or like whatever, because I don't like actually playing the game. I just like feeling like I accomplished something. A really good quality of life change would be not kicking you out every time it says you have a disc you don't have. Like that doesn't add to the game at all for being there. It's just a thing that can be like easily like made stronger. She does escort you out of the shrine. Yeah, she hates your ass. This is Monel again? Oh. Oh my god. This was one of the first ones made. Oh man, this is so funny. So there's actually 3 different ones for this. You can get 3 different variations, which is a cool thing that Dave programmed in. That's also a way to fix it if like multiple people made the same monster. You can get variations of one or the other. So you can get the purple nose, you can get an orange nose, or a green nose, or whatever the other one is. Yeah, green, I think. Beep. There's a face hiding in that nose. Oh, I should have checked that out. Okay, let's go back to the shrine. I'm very curious. Monel. But yeah, you can see all these things that are here, right? Monel, Color Pandora, Alt 1. So you can just choose one if you want. So this is 333223. It's a little bit better than the ghost one we saw. Interesting. Why is it better than the ghost one we saw? Monel doesn't have a 3 in power. Is that an error? Benjamin Cup. Monel has a 3 in power? Really? Is it 3 in power, 3 in intelligence? I thought it was 2 in power, 3 in intelligence. No, it's 3-3. Yeah. It's a 2 in skill. Yes. God, Monel's stats are so fucking abysmal, man. Alright. In Monster Rancher 1, he's got high skill. And in Monster Rancher 2, they're like, no, he doesn't need that. He's too strong. Alright, what do we got here? Tiger Gaboo? They want me to raise a Gaboo. This thing sucks. 3-3-3-3-4-1. We're not raising a Gaboo. Gaboo is like... Making Gaboo subs is a thankless task, because I don't think they look good, but also, like, what else are you gonna do, right? I think they look really low effort, but I don't think they are low effort. I think it's just like literally, what else are you gonna do? It's like for gel subs if you just made them like see-through blue, you know? There are a lot of Gaboo subs. Because they're really easy and because nobody wants to make them. So one person was just like, I'll just get these out of the way, I guess. Oh. Something new? Ooh, Hopper Hair. Yeah, what are you going to do with a lump of clay as a sub? Yeah, there's only so much you can do. This one's cute. He's got little pants on. We haven't got any duplicates yet. Well, except for those. Some of those might have been duplicates, but what are you gonna do? You got them dogs out? Okay, we got Moist Hopper. That's his name. Very, very funny unintended issue with the translucency and transparency in this game. He looks like he's happy to see you. Looks like he's very happy to see you. It's just an illusion, Michael. Yeah, that one's kind of fucked up. Give me something I made. The chances are not... Well, okay, what if I made that... You can't get the Jill. You can't get the Nighton. What if I made that you can actually raise? Can't get Ghost. Oh, fuck. So it's only the Hanger? It's only the Hanger Duckin' I made. And the Gel. No, not even the Gel. Because that's a Durahan subbreed. Oh, I can't get the Duckin' either, because of the Duckin' subbreed. I can't get any of the monsters I made. Well. Plant Dragon? Oh, Plant Dragon, yeah. Maybe that's what we'll get. Let's try random one more time. Literally one of my monsters I can get. Dragon's also locked? You don't need Dragon Subbreed unlocked to raise dragons. Oh, okay, that's our first duplicate. More like Flopper? Damn. Also, that implies that Ghost is... You can have a Ghost Subbreed. Interesting. I guess it makes sense that Ghost Subbreeds aren't locked at the beginning of the game. Moe monsters are very different. Plant Dragon. Okay. Yeah, let's raise this thing. What are its stats? Like 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2. That's actually pretty good. We need a name for this fella. Solid for a plant. It's true. Bernie Burt, Snapdragon. Snapdragon's the name of the dragon plant in the other direction that I made or am making. This guy I think is Mandragora. Yeah. What monster did I get? We're Plant Dragon. Keanu Leaves. Keanu Leaves is pretty good. Beef Crisps? Beef Crisps is a great name. Let's go with Keanu Reeves. Okay, so Plant Dragon. He's got a spooky hidden eye. Wow, you weren't expecting that. Bad. 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 Yeah, I really like the way this guy turned out. Okay, so he looks like a regular sized plant. Doesn't look like an eye. Yeah, it does. The black and yellow. It looks like an eye. Were the seeds and pollen text customizable? They were. He shoots fireballs and smoke. Generate a few if you wanted a goofy size, but it looks pretty standardish. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we can do a lot of unlocking with this guy if we want to play a little bit casually. So he's got great power, or he's got okay power and skill gains and really good intelligence and life gains. Bad nature to start with. Oh, we could get a life drain plant. That could be interesting. But I don't know, how does the second ramp work? What does this guy like? He likes Mud Fight. No, he likes Rest, and he dislikes Tablet. It just continues where it was before? Okay. So if I was to play a little bit more tryhardy now, it would be fine from this point on, I think. Disliking Tablet's not really that big of a deal. I think I just cranked the shit out of his intelligence right away. We'll go get Seed Gun. I'd get smoked in D, yeah. Everyone's gonna have like 300 plus stats. Genuinely thought this guy was vanilla? No, I'm just that good, baby. Yeah, I'm only gonna raise intelligence for the first little bit. We can go on errantry pretty soon, I think. We'd be fine. The fast ooh. It is quite fast. He do be oohing. Ugh. Man. I had 2 coffees today and I'm crashing. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't eat enough. This plant gets the high money head start now. Yeah, he's gonna roll the game. What day is it today? Today's Thursday, so I'm probably not streaming again until Monday because I have a lot of work this weekend, which is nice. I'm not like even stressed about it because I have had like almost 2 full months off. My last couple of paychecks have been like really embarrassing because of how little I've actually worked. It's been nice to work on the channel and like get back into game dev stuff, but I gotta pay the bills. My summer up until like mid-end August is always like pretty slow, and I like kind of choose not to take on extra work because my fall and my spring are always so insanely hectic that I'm like, I could just relax a little bit. Gotta be able to pay for more fun vacations. Yeah, exactly. Like, realistically, I probably could take on more work in the summer. But after, like, coming out of April and May, it's so nice to just, like, veg for a little bit. Rip Mr. Cobra, he's not dead. He's got, like, 14 weeks lifespan left. But he did everything. He, man, if you missed it, it's quite a VOD. It's going to be really fun to throw together. I'm gonna get Project L to put it together. It'll probably come out next week. If he's able to get it done in time. I don't want to put that pressure on him, you know? But yeah, this week I've done a ton of video editing stuff. It's been really nice to be so productive. And then the stream schedule I think is a lot better for my mental health, to be completely honest. It's not like it was difficult before, but there were a lot of days where it was just like I felt bad because I was too tired to stream like late in the day. And then like that compounds on itself, and it's like, oh well, I got to stream, but like I'm not really feeling it, and it makes for a worse stream. And then I feel bad that like I'm not giving it 100%. But now what I've been doing is I have like an actual work schedule of like I wake up, I do video editing till about noon, then I eat some lunch, and then I stream until 5, and then I do whatever I want with the rest of my day. And a lot of the time that's like going to the gym and training and stuff. There's a lot of failures, man. This guy has 100 more weeks of lifespan than the last monster we raised, though, so I think we're going to be okay. He's precocious as well, so he's going to start getting really good stat gains early. Like the current time of stream? Yeah. It's, a couple of people are kind of sad that I'm not doing the late ones anymore, but I'm enjoying it. It's like an entirely different contingent of people that are watching as opposed to who was watching most often before. Always yelling at me. This freaking plant. But yeah, no, it's been sick. And it hasn't like actually hurt viewership at all. It's like basically the same as it's ever been, if not even a little bit better. I wouldn't say as it's ever been. Like when DX first came out, my stream was fucking popping. That was like, my numbers at that point were like I could quit my job. But I wasn't stupid. I knew it wasn't going to last forever. It was just the new hotness, and it was going to fall off, and then we were going to have a core group of people. Maybe it was a self-fulfilling prophecy, and I could have gone super hard on content shit, but I felt like I was already trying really hard, and just... There's a ceiling on Monster Rancher for sure. Just gotta sneak a peek and stream during work so you don't lose your streak. Welcome, welcome. Second week is mint leaf. Current stream lets you watch a bit during your lunch at work, so you're cool with it? Hell yeah. The VODs are always there, right? Being a content creator is exhausting. It's hard enough just to grow an audience. Yeah. And when you have, you're not relying on it for rent, it becomes like a question of like, is this worth my time? And realistically, the answer is no, it's not. Like, even when I get like Project L to edit a video for me, I don't expect that I'll ever recoup the cost, right? It's a very, very long, on a long time frame, the videos he makes help me, like, but like the specific video needs to probably get like 60, 70,000 views for the video to break even with, you know, what I'm paying. But I don't expect that to happen with like an edited VOD of a stream, right? So I go into it assuming there's going to be a loss. And my own time when I edit something, if I think about like the Meg Cargo video. If I think about how much money I made on the Meg Cargo video, which is my best performing video, and I compare it to the amount of time that I spent on it, it comes out to about like $3 an hour that I've made. Maybe 4. So like it's not worth it as is. But as like a fun thing to do on the side that also brings in a little bit of income, and I don't rely on it for rent, it's pretty nice, you know? I straight up put the stream in a corner of my big second monitor. Hell yeah. It's a nice time for sure. I just have my Twitch YouTube on the second screen my entire shift at work. Sick. Yeah, my my buddy Edbound, he makes well he hasn't in years because you know he has an actual job now and he's not like 20 years old anymore. But he made a bunch of like Spider-Man in 1 minute type short films. It was about a bunch of different like movies and stuff, but he did it in like Lego, right? So like stop motion, and he's moved on. Hey, GZ Hero, thanks for the follow. He's moved on to like do some like really sick stuff. But he was saying that with the new Spider-Man movie, these videos he made like 7 years ago are making like so much money that it's like it's basically making the same amount that he's making at his real job. It's really sick. Those videos have like millions of views though. That's like, it's not the same for me. But like this May, was it May or March? It was March. My March this year was fucking crazy, even though I didn't really put out a ton of stuff because I did some shorts, but additionally my DQM video got like tens of thousands of additional views out of nowhere in like a week. I think it went from like 30,000 views to like 90,000. So that was cool. And that's happening for him too, just at like a much bigger scale. I don't know how people feel talking about like the economics of doing this, because like I'm not stressed about it. Like I'm absolutely not complaining or anything. I think what I've managed to build is like pretty cool, all things considered. But I've had people be like, "Oh, he's like whining because he's only making a couple $100s," and it's like, it's not the case. And I really hope I don't come off like that, because it's actually the opposite. I think it's really cool that I can make a couple $100. Last year was a really good year for my streaming, so much so that like it kind of fucked up my my taxes for this year. Even though like my streams have been smaller than they were in like 2021, like the videos and stuff like that were more consistently like bringing in money, and it ends up fucking me over on my taxes because I pay taxes quarterly, and so it's not like a big surprise at the end of the year. But they're like, "Oh, by the way, because you made so much money last year, we assume you're going to make the same amount this year." And that has not been the case because of, you know, I haven't been putting out as much videos and stuff this year. Until recently, at least. And so it's just like, oh, okay, so I'm like not underwater with taxes, but like may have to like dip into my savings. And then I'll get some of that money back at the end of the year. But it's just like, for now, it's like, damn, dude. You're thinking too highly of me. Also, like, dipping into my savings isn't like a big deal because I put all my money into savings. It's not like... It's there in case something like this happens, you know? It's not like my investments. My investments, like, won't have to be touched or anything like that. I just have, like, a little float of money in case, you know, whatever happens, happens, and... Whatever happens is happening, as it were. I've been here in a long while, but just looking at your Discord too, being able to make a big server like that is impressive. It took a really long time to hit 1,000 people, and then we've just been like, it's basically stagnated, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, so intelligence is doing fine. We're finally in child stage, so its stats are going to go up a little bit. But yeah, I think the goal... That's a great. That's cute. The goal is going to be to get Seed Gun and then start wrecking house. Shut up. Christ. Plant is so annoying. I'm just doing light drills because the failures and the cheats were messing up its stress a little bit. Servers are also kind of like a YouTube channel too, right? Where it's the people who are in it aren't necessarily active in it. Like a YouTube channel that isn't growing is probably dying, which is like really unfortunate. But it's been nice for me because, you know, I get a small influx of new people every month, and some people like straight up are like don't care about Monster Rancher anymore, and I can see like who has like unsubscribed, which is like rare on YouTube, but people do it, and it's nice. It's like fine to just like, you know, cull the herd, as it were. But I've managed to maintain like a pretty consistent, solid, like I can expect the same amount of income every month type of vibe. The infinite growth mindset like isn't super interesting to me. Professional lurkers, yeah. I will say there have been times where it's felt like kind of bad, you know, comparison is the thief of joy and all that shit. But like there were YouTube channels that started up around the same time as mine that I watched, and I was like, oh, these guys are doing the same thing as me, that's pretty cool. And now they have like 300,000 subs, and it's like, damn, what the fuck. And you know, there's just, you got to be consistent, you got to make good stuff, and you got to hope things roll in your favor, and it is what it is. And there's other people who, you know, work as hard as I do, and they've done way worse than I have, because, you know, I've gotten lucky in some instances as well. Just, it is what it is. If there's ever a new Monster Rancher anime, you'll be rich? Maybe. If there is a new Monster Rancher game, it will be a huge pop-off for the channel. There always is. My two biggest pops in this run were when DX dropped and when UKMR dropped. And then a little bit when Ultra Kaiju came out. I was making like clickbait videos for that, like watching the trailers and shit. It wasn't really clickbait, but you know what I mean. Retain a small glimmer of hope that Digimon's recent resurgence to popularity will encourage Tecmo to make more global Monster Rancher games. They're not even making the Monster Rancher games at the moment. They've been giving the franchise to other companies to make games with. Like that's how we ended up with Ultra Kaiju. That's a Bandai Namco game. Even though like it's produced by Tecmo, I think, but Bamco made it. And then Lion Monster Farm, made by Lion Corp. Hey Zaf, how you doing? So I don't know what Tecmo's up to. Koei Tecmo is like crazy because they make most of their money not through games, but through investments. They are like one of the world's most overperforming investment firms, and they also happen to make video games. Hey, pal, how are you doing? Still wish I could have had at least Lion Game come out in English. Yeah, me too, but it is what it is. Isn't Tecmo's history weird in general? I don't know their whole history. I just know that the wife of the CEO is like pulling some magician insider trading shit, and their portfolio is like insane. Portfolio. I am portfolio. I need stock for my bunghole. At least they haven't shut down yet. Yeah, because they're making billions of dollars a year on the stock market. The games are an absolute afterthought. Insider trading's only illegal if you get caught. I don't know if it's insider trading. That could be, you know, libel or whatever. Slander, I suppose. But it's one of those things where it's like, what else could it possibly be, you know? What is that skinned creature in the library? My guy, you mean? Or is there another creature that I didn't see? My guy's working out at the library right now. You just talking about my guy? Is this a joke I'm missing? Let's go on errantry. Oh, the leopard pelt. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the animal. You're right. I was thinking the opposite. I wasn't thinking an animal that, like the skin of an animal. I was thinking an animal that had been skinned, and I thought there was like a little like naked mole rat in the corner or some shit. All right, let's go get an intelligence attack. Telling me the Monster Rancher guy hasn't gotten the ultra rare library cryptid Easter egg yet? That's true, I haven't. Look at him go. I'm on a turbo delay. I'm 1,000 years behind. Ah. Finally seeing a smart toucan because I watched a toucan wanting to eat a Tide Pod today. That's sick. So like us. He's an adolescent now. Okay, we got out of the baby stages. I believe he can do it. Got 380 intelligence. We raise intelligence till we're in prime. And then I think we do pull. Oh, okay, that's a Kato. That could be Haze, which wouldn't be fun, which wouldn't be bad. It is Haze. I think we can beat Haze. Let's go, Keanu Reeves. Also, first time we see the portrait. I really like my portrait I made here. I think it looks neato. He's hanging out in a volcano. Born to love volcanoes. Born to love volcanoes. Anyone else got big lizards in their backyard? Know what I'm saying? The foolery? Oh, we dodged the drill. Toucans when they get to 67, it's true. How hard is the mod? It's pretty hard. Unless you're me. The game forgot that I'm me, so it was actually incredibly simple. Come on, Keanu. Oh, beat his ass. Look at that. A little fireball attack. Get him. Never punished, baby. Never once in my life. I like how we've been doing the no rest method since we got this guy. We still got like 75 grand in the bank. Okay, so we can definitely beat rank E. Hey, we got a little sprout. I hope it'll grow big. I hope Keanu Reeves will grow big. Oh, and I just realized we're raising an intelligence monster. We can go on expedition. We can unlock some stuff. We have a plant that has a 3 in power gain, so... This is, yeah, super good expedition monster. I think somebody already mentioned that, but I'm going to pretend that I just thought of it off the top of my dome. Okay, so where are we at? Here's what we're looking at stat-wise. We can, we'll do the official rank E, and then I think we'll call it for today. I can't stream super long. I gotta go get groceries, and then I gotta go to the gym after. But if we just put all our points into intelligence, rank E should be fine. We will have to do some shoot drills. His intelligence gain is good. His skill gain is not so good that we can rely on just meditate. And his attacks are not so accurate that we can just like speedrun strat it and just get like one really accurate intelligence tech. He doesn't have that. July, August, September will be the tournament. We can make a mixed attacker plant pretty easily too. We're not worried about raising its defense at all. We probably won't touch it a single time. All the ooze, man. We can get our life gain through pull and run. Yeah, I think once we're done raising intelligence, what we'll do is we'll do pull, run, pull, shoot, pull, run, pull, shoot. And that'll give me a decent amount of skill, a ton of life, good amount of power. My life will, like, outpace everything else that way. But at least I do this, and then I don't have to worry about raising my intelligence again. What am I going to do for... Is life going to be my only defensive stat? Life could be good with just... If I have life drain, as long as I'm landing the attack, you know, I'm winning. So getting skill as high as I can would be very good. Pavoris cosplay? I've already got more intelligence than the Pavoris in rank S had. Crazy and so early. This is what it looks like when you only raise one stat. He's doing good. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Keanu Leaves. Did you like that, Keanu Leaves? Did ya? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. Well, we might have 500 if we can get lucky, if we can get a great. 500 intelligence by Ranky. The beginning is going to be a little bit easier, potentially, than the rest of it this time. I think I need a great to hit 500 here. Need 18. Yeah, I didn't hit it. That's okay. Still pretty high. So obviously, there's only one attack I can use here. I can only use Seed Gun. What do we got? Finks, Azak, Kuanez, Rage Spear, and Adamant. Oh, is this the Gaboo? Is this Mudlina? Yeah. I like how it just uses the portrait from Line. Okay. It's got Kiss. Okay, we got him. No, no kissing. Got him. She exploded. Turned into a puddle. Rage Spear. Oh, yeah, the big mochi. Dude, I love the card. Don't ever look at me or my son again. With the little mochi in the background. This is so sick. Okay, this guy looks a little bit spooky, honestly. Pretty good rank E monster, I'm not gonna lie. Oakley Man wishes. I also don't have like a super good chance to hit, so it's a little spooky. But neither does he, apparently. Stop! Return to your homes and places of business. We're just gonna run down the clock. Oh, we got the KO! Let's go! I freaked out friends when I showed him Zilla Mochi. He's sick. Looks like Loch Ness Monster from the Simpsons episode I just watched. Yeah, like the blow up. Kuanez. So this is the only real. Oh no, there's also Azak, which is real. We got a Mono-Eyed and we got an Angel in this tournament. Big skill. Jab attempt. Foolery? Come on. There we go. A lot of posturing for nothing there. Derg plan, yep. Azak. It's a little fast. Let me slow it down a bit. You can, I changed the actual particle. Okay, you fuck off. Instead of it being a seed, it's a fireball. See? Pretty cool. It's a little bit more noticeable on Gatling when he shoots like 40. Feels like slow motion now? Yeah, I know. When you're used to the speed, it looks really slow after. I do think the animations in slow motion are like the regular speed attacks. This is one of the best animated games on the PlayStation 1 for sure. We got the Polygon Chicken. He is quite polygonal. Makes sense for Mono. Okay, you gotta let me back up. What you gonna do now? Breathe in, no, breathe out. I need to hit once. Alright. Not good for me. Beak's gonna do a lot of damage. Come on. Fuck off. Walk me out. Okay, we hit one. That's all we needed. Hell yeah. Okay. So, we beat Rank E. Off to a good start with our boy Keanu Reeves. 500 intelligence, definitely doing a lot of heavy lifting there. Cool. He's learned a lesson. Ah, he got one intelligence there. That's okay. Great job. Toral's water? Yeah, alright. You can have the water. So take a final look at its stats. Coming out of Ranky. This will be a fun monster once I get Life Drain. I mean, can you tell what we've been working on? Alright. Thank you guys. Really appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm going to send you over to someone else. Let's see who's streaming right now. I appreciate you guys all being here for this. It was a sick stream. I'm really happy with how it went. Who do we got? Trying to find someone playing Monster Rancher again. JV Rockstar. Oh, that's Monster Sanctuary. That's not the right thing. Monster Sanctuary is sick. Looks like they just started. They're pretty early on. Now let's see if there's someone I'm following is playing something fun. Nah, nobody I'm following. Like everybody I'm following is like a huge streamer. Let's just Monster Rancher again. We're gonna raid random Monster Sanctuary guy. Anyway, spam emotes in chat when you get there. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all the support as always. We'll be back Monday. I got more videos. There's a Digimon video that just went live right now that you can watch if you're on YouTube. It's my second video of the playthrough that I started putting up yesterday. And then tomorrow we got the third video in that, and then weekend break as per usual, and then Monday we're back. So I'll see you guys Monday. Hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.